everyone, and welcome to episode 4. Episode 4 of Choochagatari Unlimited Train Works. That's a real mouthful, but you know what? That's what makes it great. I'm your host, John, and we are here today with our two lovely co-hosts.
Hey.
Hi.
Trixie and Rose, yes.
We're here.
We're all here, ready, willing, and able to talk about anime.
Hell yeah.
And this has been an episode that I've been looking forward to doing for a while, because this is our second conversation, discussion episode, and it's for a real wild anime.
Yeah.
Like, I was, Space Dandy is Space Dandy. You know?
It's very...
You say what you will.
Yeah, it's singular in tone, for the most part.
And then we decided, hey, why don't we do Haruhi?
And that's just, like, crazy on a whole other level.
Oh, it absolutely is. We did a really weird thing this time around, and hopefully you all enjoyed watching it, because, well, let's just get into it, I guess. So, to kind of go over what Haruhi is, The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya is an anime that had 2 seasons. The first season ran back in 2006, and then the second season was in 2009.
Wow. It was really that far apart, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, it was 3 years. 3 years. Well, more than 3 years, because it was April 2nd to July 2nd, 2006, April 3rd to October 9th, 2009.
Damn.
Yeah, so Haruhi Suzumiya was originally a series of light novels that was written by Nagaru Tanigawa, and the anime is an adaptation of a variety of those light novels. It's not just like, oh, this season is one of the novels. Like, they actually pick and choose. So, like, maybe like 2 or 3 episodes will be from one book, and then another couple of episodes will be from another book, that kind of deal. And it was produced by Kyoto Animation, and I feel like this and Lucky Star were the 2 shows where Kyoto Animation really made their mark, where they were like, this is our thing is cute girls and really overdone, well, not overdone, really over dramatic animation. At least for Haruhi. I feel like Haruhi and Lucky Star are like the 2 sides of Kyoto Animation, where Haruhi is the really dramatic, really detailed animation, and Lucky Star is the more, hey, these are just cute girls doing cute things, hanging out, and...
Yeah, super moe.
Yeah, and I think, like, the evolution of Lucky Star would be like your Nishijo, in a sense. And then your Haruhi evolution would be something like Chunbyo, or something like that.
K-On.
K-On...
That's not too far off.
I mean, yeah, but I more meant, like, that there's not just cute girls and a lot of animation. I meant more, like, also in its substance as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. So, to kind of to explain the basic plot concept of Haruhi, for those of you who perhaps did not watch it, the main character is an average high schooler named Kyon, who starts to sit next to this extremely eccentric girl named Haruhi, who wants to meet espers, aliens, and time travelers. She just stands up in the middle of the schoolroom and yells that out, and it's just like, hey, y'all show up, please. And then, seemingly, that exact thing happens. Some very interesting individuals begin to appear in Kyon's life, and he just kind of has to deal with not just them, but the ever-changing whims of Haruhi herself. Because for some reason it seems like she kind of has control over the universe in a sense, and if she doesn't get what she wants, shit starts to go bad.
And they're all part of an after-school club, the SOS Brigade.
Yeah, and they're basically just Haruhi's gang. Like, it's just
Yeah.
a bunch of characters that Haruhi gets to do whatever the hell they want. Like, there's Kyon, who is basically just supposed to be Haruhi's right-hand man in a sense, but he's also kind of the person that stands up to her the most, too. And they also seem to kind of be like, oh, they're probably just gonna be in love at the end of this. That's kind of what they're going for there. There's Haruhi herself, who's the leader, who's just, in charge of everything. She just like whatever she says goes, basically. That's her prerogative there. There is, I want to make sure that I get these names right. There's Yuki Nagato, who is basically like she's your Rei Ayanami type. She's just completely emotionless and super mechanical. But that's because she's actually an alien and like kind of a robot, and that's why she's like that. There's Mikuru Asahina, who is a time traveler, and she is basically just there to get bullied by Haruhi because Haruhi just wants her to be like a mascot and wear revealing outfits to get people to join the SOS Brigade.
Classic.
Yeah, some real high end comedy there. And then there's Itsuki Koizumi, who is the Esper, who he just kind of shows up and hangs out with Kyon, but his whole thing is that whenever Haruhi starts to get upset, she creates something called a closed space, which, from what I watched in season 1, it kind of didn't really make too much sense what was going on there. It just kind of seemed like this alternate dimension, like pocket dimension, would open, and a manifestation of Haruhi's frustration would just start to destroy things there. So Koizumi would have to go in there and like stop it. But the more and more upset Haruhi would get, then the bigger the closed space will get. And then from what I could gather, I guess
It would also affect the real world.
So it does.
Yeah.
I didn't really see that.
How
did it affect the real world?
It's not a directly impacting the real world, but because Haruhi has like god powers, basically, it's more or less an early warning sign, and I believe the implication from Koizumi was that they could just straight up manifest in the real world if Haruhi got upset enough.
Okay. Yeah, because that was part of the reason why I was a little, like, confused about that, was because, like, there was a scene where they have to go into the closed space, and Koizumi just, like, starts fighting it and defeats it, but, like, the thing is, like, destroying buildings left and right, and I was just like, okay, well, is that going to manifest in the real world? And it doesn't really, but I guess, like, there is a point where they're like, hey, like, there's a chance that we didn't exist before Haruhi decided that we did. And there's a chance that if Haruhi decides that she's not happy with how things are going right now, we could all stop existing. Because she could just decide she wants something else. And that's just really wild. I guess I'll just kind of go one by one. We could talk about what we liked and maybe didn't like about the show. Trixie, I'll start with you. Because you actually seem to have a history with Haruhi. I have never seen it before. Rose, I don't think you have either.
Like, probably half of it in, like, 2006, so let's say no. Like, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I watched the first 2 seasons as they aired.
Okay.
I was really into it back then, and it kind of wore off of me now, but I think I enjoyed it the most out of the 3 of us, probably.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I mean, then again, I also, ended up powering through the entire series anyway. So my opinion's a bit skewed.
Yeah, we just watched the first season. You actually went through not just the first season. You sat down and watched all of season 2, and by that I mean you watched the Endless 8.
Yeah.
And you watched Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya, which is the movie, which is the second longest animated movie of all time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I got really nostalgic after watching that first season, so I was like,
Sure.
might as well watch the rest. And then I just watched the rest.
Okay.
It's, I mean, it's definitely kind of, it does iffy stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest gripe I have, and look, we're not trying to be like too performatively woke here, all right? Like, we can enjoy some stupid shit here and there, but there are a lot of scenes that are just Haruhi like ripping clothes off of Mikuru, whatever.
Mikuru.
Yeah, Mikuru.
Just ripping her clothes off, grabbing her chest, and she's just crying openly
Yeah.
about it, and it's just like,
It was not fun to watch. No.
No, yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's something that I feel like the Monogatari, one of my favorite series, has a lot of problems with things like that. Those were more painful than the Monogatari ones, I think, a lot of the time, because she's like crying hysterically basically the entire time, and it's really
It's even weirder because Mikuru says that she's fine with it because it's all part of watching Haruhi to protect the future or whatever, which is like really quite a stretch.
yeah.
It just reminds me a lot of how anime fandom used to be.
Oh yeah.
Where people would be glomping each other, and like the phrase.
Oh no.
The phrase "surprise butt sex" was the
Oh,
thing that
that's
people
so
would
true.
yell out. Like,
Yeah.
like it's that kind of thing. Like Haruhi is a time capsule,
Sure.
for better and for worse. Maybe mostly for worse.
Which is it's not good.
I feel like
So Rose,
I was just gonna say, I feel like with this type of trope as well, this trope still exists today, obviously, but it's so like you can definitely tell like how omnipresent it is. Like I think there's maybe one episode where they don't have one of those sequences out of the 12. Like
There's a few, but it's like nearly every episode
yeah,
Haruhi finding a way to embarrass and humiliate Mikuru. It's
it's just weird, like how like prevalent it is. I'm glad we've gotten away from that.
Yeah. In the second episode, she straight up blackmails someone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about
By forcing him to grab Mikuru's breast and
Yeah.
taking a picture of it, and being like, "Now you have to give us a computer," and it's like, God, it's not good. It's really not good. But
it's
I will say, I the character that I definitely enjoyed the most, and I know this is probably a little cheap because I related to him a bit, and that's just easy because he's supposed to be the relatable main character. Like, I just really liked Kyon. Like, he has a good level head, and he's very much the kind of person who's just like ready to step in when shit's going down. He doesn't want to just hand everything to Haruhi, and that's really interesting because like so many people are telling him like, look, Haruhi could, like, she doesn't know it, but Haruhi could erase you from existence. And he's still not just gonna, like, let her do it. He's just like, hey, I don't, like, you're hurting Mikuru, you're taking advantage of Nagito, you're doing something wrong, I'm not gonna let you do that. And that's for the best, because honestly, Haruhi doesn't even know it, but she'd probably be bored if she just got her way all the time. So it's probably for the best that she does, and like I liked their dynamic a lot. I liked Kyon and Haruhi's dynamic a lot.
yeah. That was something that they also tried to build off of in season 2, with the Sai of Haruhi. That was the arc where they were filming the stupid bad movie. That was an episode in season 1, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah. That might actually be the worst thing that I've seen.
It was pretty not great, I will say, yeah.
So I watched. I'm pretty sure I watched season 1. I gotta touch upon this part because Haruhi was aired non-linearly. It was, I can kind of understand what they were doing. For someone who was just trying to watch the first season for a podcast, that was a bit of a headache. Basically, what I just did was I had all the episodes and I just watched whichever ones had the first opening, and that's how I got by.
That's fair.
Yeah, I ended up watching 15 episodes because I watched 3 that weren't supposed to be, and they didn't have openings for some reason because we have a Plex server over here, and like the second season didn't have an opening attached to it, like encoded with it, so it was just like, okay, I'm just not picking this up. Oh, these episodes just don't have an opening. Okay, wait, what's going on? Huh? Wait, well, okay, yeah. And then like I have to go back and watch another one.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's fine. It all worked out.
Rose, is there anything specific you want to talk about?
Yeah, so it's fine anime. I think it's very much of its time, for sure. One of my biggest problems with it, I think this is probably more of a me thing than an actual criticism of it, but it feels like this is like the most selfish anime I've ever seen. Where like this anime only exists for itself. Like the story and like everything just seems to service like it exists because whoever created it wants it to exist. Like it doesn't really have like any like deeper conversations. It tries to at times. Like there's moments like with the concert with Haruhi, where she's like opening up to those people in the band or whatever and being more like excited about it. But that doesn't happen a lot. It's just like a lot of like things just sort of happening and like it following the path, like, oh, because it's like you could say it's a metaphor for Haruhi herself, I guess, because she's very, sort of self-focused person. But like it's weird because like when I think of my favorite shows like Magus Bride or like Monogatari, like those are like stories where they have all these characters and they have weird things happening, but they're still to serve like a greater purpose or like to explain some sort of larger story. And then like with Haruhi, it just sort of like everything happens because they just want it to happen, which is fine in its own right, but like not exactly what I'm going for with a lot of media.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. And, you mentioned Monogatari, and, like, the only Monogatari thing I've experienced was I listened to an audiobook of Nisei Monogatari. And I enjoyed that to an extent. And listening to how Kion talks, I was just like, wow, yeah, this is definitely, like, light novel, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's another thing. It's like, this was probably the start of the light novel boom for, like, anime adaptations and stuff like that, because mostly everything before that was manga and stuff, or original stuff. So it's like, they didn't really, I think, have a good idea of how to adapt light novel stuff, and I think it really shines through. Like, Monogatari obviously has its, like, long soliloquies and stuff like that, of, like, talking and talking. But, like, they're at least able to adapt it into, like, imagery and stuff like that. Whereas Haruhi still wasn't there yet. Like, it's a lot of just talking.
Yeah.
Inside of their head.
Yeah. The thing that interests me about, like, that... Because that was a thing that popped up in my head as well when watching. Looking at the light novels, all of them were in chronological order. And because of that, it literally plays out like a slice of life. So I'm pretty sure that the way KyoAni was adapting it was to actually give it like more of a story and emotional arc, which is why I guess it's presented in this weird achronological way and seemingly at random, because otherwise I guess they'd just be adapting yet another slice of life thing. But
I think my favorite episode was actually like I had like, I was telling my girlfriend that I had like a flashback, like instantly when hearing the alive
Yeah.
songs, because like it just made me think of like God going to anime cons in the late 2000s and hearing people with the fucking iPod backpacks. You know what I'm talking about? Like
God,
just
yeah.
blasting those songs.
Absolutely.
That was pretty funny. I liked that episode, and I liked the last episode. I think it was the last episode. I hope it was the last episode. Where Kyon goes to get the heater.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite episode too.
I really liked that one. I especially liked, like, I wish there were more moments of like Yuki reading her book while there's like ambient audio outside happening.
Yeah, that was such a good scene.
I really liked that a lot. Like, that's the type of thing I really like, and I wish there was more of it. I like Yuki the most, I think, in the end, just because she's like just sort of there most of the time. I know she has her own anime.
I mean, the Haruhi movie's pretty much about her.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I liked her. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I think. I really liked the last episode. I liked the Live Alive. I did think it was extremely funny when I was trying to figure out which episodes are which in my order. And I was like, okay, so the next episode should be the cultural festival. Okay. And then every single episode I was picking up was just like, well, it's been 3 months since the cultural festival, or oh, the cultural festival was last week, and oh, the chaos. And I was like, what? Where am I gonna get it? Because it was just a crazy out of order on my setup. But
God.
it was really, yeah, I don't know. I like those 2 episodes a lot. I didn't like the beach episodes.
You didn't like that episode. You mean the one where they're on the island?
Yeah.
I thought that was okay.
It was cute.
I got what they were going for, and that was kind of fun in a way. Like, honestly, I feel like if I read that, I would have a little bit more fun than watching it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense, but
No, sure.
I did enjoy. I know the pandering is strong here, but I did just love them being like, "Hey, Phoenix, right? You know that one."
Yeah.
Right?
That was a good sequence.
I always see people posting the Haruhi doing the Phoenix sprites, and I was like, all right, yeah, sure. But then once
The dude does Edgeworth.
once he starts doing Edgeworth's thing, I was like, all right, you got me good. I don't. Yeah, it's very much just a show of its time.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that you should watch, like, for historical purposes, perhaps. But I think otherwise, I don't think it stands up at all.
I think, like, my thing is that I think, like, other KyoAni works, like you said, Chunibyo. Chunibyo, I think, is, like, does a lot of the same stuff that Haruhi does, but, like, has more of, like, a goal, I guess, with what it's talking about. Like, they have a lot of discussions with that, like, about, like, oh, like, here's why she's doing all the Chuni stuff or whatever. Whereas, like, Haruhi, and this is fine, again, I'd like to say, because this is clearly a conscious choice to make it like this. But Haruhi's just like, yeah, the thing is real. It's all real.
Mm-hmm. It's very literal. It's
very literal
show.
as opposed to metaphorical, which again I feel like is a very of its time as well. The times of Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece.
God. One era.
I was gonna say also that, like, I feel like KyoAni was very much expecting this to be a hit.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that the OP literally ends with, like, a silhouette of Haruhi and it says Haruhi-ism next to it, I'm like, all right.
I mean, it was a hit, like a huge hit.
I know, but it's just very funny just seeing that and being like, God, people are still fucking crazy about Haruhi. Like, you bring up Haruhi and they're like, oh, like, and fucking weebs are still like, oh, Haruhi, my queen. Oh, like, it's like,
I guess it's like that's kind of how people who watched it back then probably feel about it. Whereas now, just like, it's not a thing that people, I guess, really think of watching or checking out because it's so dated.
She has a very magnetic personality too.
I mean, the characters
Like,
are like iconic.
Yeah. I mean, they're very basic, and nowadays you couldn't really fly with that. Like, if you were just
Yeah.
like, oh, hey, here's this laid back, here's the main dude, the the super spunky girl that's always trying to take charge of stuff, the moe through helplessness girl, the stoic Rei Ayanami, and the laid back guy. Like, those are just too basic now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, again, to say Chunibyu, like, you look at Chunibyu and all the characters, and they have, like, multiple layers going on to them, and, like, more than one gimmick, per se, whereas, like, each of these are very much, like, one gimmick things.
Yeah. Another thing I will say, this is actually really surprising, is I really fucking like the music in this.
Oh yeah, the music's fantastic.
Really liked it.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, the Live music, Live Alive music was really good. I really liked those two songs a lot.
I mean, not just that. I
Yeah, the soundtrack.
really adore just like the background music was fantastic. I was like just before we started recording, I went back and I listened to a bunch of bits from the OST, and I was just like, damn, this really goes. There's a song that sounds like it's from Pikmin in it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, I had definitely heard it before. Probably like someone had used it in a video I watched or something, and I was just like, I could have sworn this was from Pikmin. I thought I heard this in Pikmin. This is from Haruhi. This is how like my brain filed that away. I had heard it, and I was like, that
Yeah.
must be from Pikmin. Yeah, no, it's a really interesting show. Again, I feel like people should check it out if they want like a history lesson on why anime is the way it is today, I guess. Because I feel like Haruhi and Lucky Star, I feel like both shaped a lot of anime fandom, and it's still going that way, especially in America. Because I feel like those two shows were when like the way we watch anime today became more prevalent. Like, those are the shows that got like uploaded onto YouTube in 5 parts, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, is there anything else y'all want to bring up about the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya? Rose, how about you? Is there anything else?
I don't know. I feel like, to touch on something we were talking about earlier with the not being quite like hands-on, or like at the right state of experience with translating light novels to the stuff. I found like most of the series being in Kyon, like just talking in his head about something a lot of the time, very smugly. It was kind of frustrating for me at the beginning, because it felt like when Araragi thinks stuff in Monogatari, it feels like even he's second guessing himself at times, or like immediately like another character will second guess him or something. Whereas in this, like, it's just sort of disconnected.
Something that I noticed while watching Haruhi, and it reminded me of one of those videos where someone takes a scene from Scrubs and they remove all the narration. If you remove
God.
if you
Yeah.
removed all of Kion's if you removed all of Kion's narration in Haruhi, it would be like there would be like 25% of the dialogue in that show.
Yeah.
It's all in his head.
I guess, yeah. I mean, all shows with that kind of style are all like that, I guess.
Yeah, like it's not a bad thing. It's just something that I noticed, and it was funny to me. Like, man, if we were just sitting there, like, and we couldn't hear what Kion was doing, this would just be a zoom in on Kion's face,
Yeah.
just frowning.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's
God.
kind of my problem. Is like, it's just like, I don't know, like in Monogatari, when they do moments like that, they're always flashing like some interesting imagery, or like really like animating like something lavishly, or have like music playing. And this, granted, they have music in this that's pretty good, but like a lot of the times it's just like, I feel like what you just said was pointless. Why did you just say this? Why did we just spend time saying this? Like, he'll just be like, damn, Haruhi's really crazy. And I'll be like, yes, this is the 20th time you have said so.
Haruhi's going off the shit.
Yeah,
Man.
exactly. Like he says that like maybe every episode. Like he's just like, damn, can't believe it.
Mikuru's got it going on.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
Damn, everyone thinks I'm Haruhi's bitch or something, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
And we're all just sitting there like with a fucking like mug of coffee, just like, cause you are, dude.
Yeah,
cause
like,
you are.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, that was something that was like very like, oh, I wish they didn't do this as much because it's not as compelling.
So, we only got one, like, opinion this week. We got some questions about Haruhi, but I think I'll just save them for the end where we do all of our questions. So I'll just read the opinion here. It's from Century Punk. Haruhi opinion incoming. As someone who disliked the show when it came out and think it's aged very poorly, I don't think the basic premise of the show is necessarily bad, even if it is generic. I think it entirely falls on the anime failing to show anything interesting about the characters, and the light novel style writing falling flat when characters voice it out loud. It's surprising to me that perfectly fine mediocre genre pulp became such a huge worldwide cultural phenomenon. The dance is still fun.
The dance is fun. I will say that.
Yeah, the dance is really good.
I like after I started watching episodes, I pretty much immediately went into our like Choochagatari Discord chat and said, "Hey, we're gonna learn how to do the dance, right?"
Wait, now that you're saying this publicly, I'm not sure anymore.
You're not gonna do it?
That's a big ask.
Come on, we all three of us, CEO 2019, Daytona Beach, Florida. Everyone's got to be there. I'm gonna get a room. I'm gonna get a room there to do a panel. Us three are gonna come out, do the Har Yukai.
Oh god.
That's the whole panel.
Yeah, that's it.
We go, all right, thanks everyone. Bye.
Yeah, we have an hour, but it's just like we just do the Har Yukai, and then it's like, all right, y'all can just hang out. We're going home. I'm gonna go watch some Smash Bros in the other room. See you later.
I mean, as long as we can all get good cosplay for it, I'll feel better about it.
Get ready for the Ruby Rose Haruhi dance that everyone's been waiting for.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't know if you meant that we would all have to be the characters, because would I be Haruhi then?
I mean, we could be historical and just like the way that I knew Haruhi originally, and the reason I watched it was because fucking Naruto animators, like fans and stuff, were making like the Naruto characters doing the Haruhi dance and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So we can just do anything.
We could be like outdated anime characters.
Yeah.
And do it.
Like I said, Ruby Rose.
No, you gotta be like Naruto, and I'll be Inuyasha or something.
Oh. Inuyasha's good though. Oh. I wish Inuyasha wasn't like 190 episodes.
I just said outdated, not bad.
Oh, but
come on, don't put
fucking
words in my mouth,
Century Punk's opinion. I kind of agree with the notion of like, why is it like so big? Was it so big? I guess like it's very weird to me, because I do think I wouldn't say it's mediocre. I would say like it's just very like, yeah, it's average with some high points. In today's era, I guess. I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah,
2006 was a real fucking crazy time.
It's tough to gauge. Like, maybe we should just like look at what anime came out in
All
2006.
right, let's see.
And just be like,
Google.
yeah.
all right. Yeah, here, Rose, you go ahead.
All right,
Just be
yeah.
like, hey, what
Code
came out?
yes. All right, there you go.
Okay, all right, yeah.
No, I don't know. Let's like Digimon Data Squad. There you go, John.
What do you mean? There you go.
Oh, I thought you liked Digimon this whole time.
Like a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
Are you stereotyping me because I'm streaming one of the games?
Yes. Yes. Stereotyping.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right. You know what? All right. So look, there was like Powerpuff Girls Z.
Okay.
There was a Iran High School Host Club.
Oh fuck! That was
boy.
that was
Same season. Also, the same season was a Higurashi, another classic.
Oh fucking.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe Haruhi was as big as it was because everything else was just so fucking like.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was really different.
yeah.
It was really different. It was more like, it was a little more. I don't want to say introverted because it's not introverted, but it's more. It gazes more at the self in a sense. Like, it's light novel writing is very different from the writing of a lot of those other shows.
Yeah.
So I think that was definitely
Yeah, like I
different.
said, that was like the starting point of the boom, I think, and I think its success probably is what ended up making light novel hell what it is today.
Yeah. I
Thanks, Haruhi, for In Another World with My Smartphone.
I I yeah, it's dated and indulgent in a bad way, but I I guess I love it because I just like wholeheartedly embrace that dumb shit.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's fine.
Like
Yeah.
even if the first season isn't as good as the second one or the movie, I still think
Okay.
it's still some nostalgic fun.
So, you know what? Since we're done with Haruhi, basically, um, Trixie, you watched season 2 and the movie. Now, I don't want to go too in depth because, we just went really hard on Haruhi. We just talked about it for half an hour.
Yeah.
Do you want to just talk real quick about the rest of the show?
Sure. Season 2 is comprised of 2 arcs in a single episode to set the setting and tone. Most infamously, Endless 8 of second season. Which is where...
Yeah, tell us about that.
All right.
Because that is maybe the wildest thing I've ever heard anyone do in any anime.
So, what the Endless 8 is it's an arc where the entire cast is stuck in a time loop. A 2-week time period in summer. And they have no idea how to break the loop or get out. So it's 8 episodes of a single 2-week period and them just going through it over and over again. In the show, they mentioned that they've gone through it over 15,000 times. And it's all Harui's fault for the loop being in the first place.
Thanks, Harvey.
Yeah, and we need to be explicit here. Now, it's not the exact same thing. Like, they do different animation cuts and they redid the voiceover.
Yeah, like, it's the same events, but, like, every episode is completely original with its voice acting and animation.
Yeah, they redid the events 8 times in a row for 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this is like a cry for help?
Well, so in the books, what's the arc that is the Endless 8 is not at all the same as it is in the anime. Because in the books, I believe it's just going through the original loop, and then after Kion discovers that they're in the time loop, he breaks out of it. So it's pretty quick and simple. KyoAni decided to go full in on adapting the Endless 8, more or less.
KyoAni went off the shits.
Yeah, and this definitely isn't the place to do it, because I would spend, like, a while talking about it, but I adore Endless 8, like, legitimately. It's one of my favorite things in anime. It's bad shit. That's an easy way to describe it.
No, totally. I respect it, even if it is very indulgent. I think is the general theme of the show in general.
It's indulgent as fuck.
But I understand indulgence. Like I watch Twin Peaks. I love Twin Peaks, and they'll be like, "Here's an entire episode that's like 2 camera shots."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I do wonder if it's a cry for help, though, given like the anime industry at that point, for sure.
Oh, probably.
They're like, please help us. We have to animate the same thing 8 times. No.
I'm sure that could have played into it as well.
And then real quick, maybe just touch upon the movie, because again, there's only one animated film that is longer. It's a minute longer. It's like some space battleship Yamato movie. It's a minute longer.
Yeah.
Which is very funny.
Disappearance of Haruhi is 2 hours and 45 minutes? Something like that. It's basically set near Christmas. Keon wakes up in an alternate universe where no one at his school has heard of Harui, and he's the only one who remembers anything. Everyone else that he knows are normal people. And he has to figure out what the hell's going on and how to get back home. And it's really fucking good. I cried a lot watching it. It's way less of a comedy and like a drama sort
An
of thing.
actual melancholy.
Yeah, like fuck, yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Okay.
Yuki's the main star of that. Oh, so if you like Yuki, then you'll probably like Disappearance.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see here. So I'll be real. I don't have too much to talk about because most of the stuff that I watched was the same stuff that I watched previously, like just updates on stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of rapid fire this a little bit. I'm just gonna do mine real quick. So the Reincarnated as a Slime show.
Still good.
Still really fun. Still very fun. I am all caught up. I was I was ready for them to do the whole like, oh man, now Rimuru has the like different body, the human body. And the way they pulled it off was really weird and like not like necessarily a bad way, but I was just like I was not expecting him to like absorb that girl and like basically become her almost.
Yeah.
It was really weird. But it wasn't in a way that like squicked me out because I sometimes that kind of stuff just makes me go, ooh, I don't like that kind of thing for some reason. I have like a fucking like, but it wasn't bad here. It was just like it was almost touching in a way. But there was one scene that I just didn't get. Like I tweeted about it where like I think it's like her name's like Shion something like that. I think Shizue. She joins up with that party of adventurers, and like I want to say that only like it had to have only been like a week in between her joining up with them and them ending up in the Goblin Village. I am so shocked that they're so upset about her dying. Like the girl, the mage girl in that party, just is like, you were like a big sister to me, and I'm like, you knew her for a week.
I feel like yeah, it is a bit of an over exaggeration. I could understand them being upset because like she did save their lives in when they first met, like shortly after.
Yeah,
and then
it's
like
just the way that the way that the writing presents it, it makes it sound like they've been traveling for years.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
But I don't know. It's fine. It's still enjoyable. They're leading up to another like big battle. It seems like. I'll be honest. Like I know this is probably me because I know that a lot of anime fans and I bet a lot of people that read the light novel and all that probably did enjoy the more battle aspect part more. But I definitely more enjoy the just everyone being stupid and Rimuru just like hanging out and them being like, oh, so here's how we're going to improve the Goblin Village now. Who are we going to recruit now?
So,
like, that's cute to me.
I was reading, and the creator of the series is a civil engineer.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's why there's so much of that stuff in the show. And, like, his whole gimmick is, like, he can make anything.
Yeah, and that's why that's the best part.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, hey, here's what happens when we work together. And it's like, yes, that's right. That's good. People should work together. Slime, the Reincarnated as Slime is the communist anime we all need.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
He even an agender slime body. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The future.
Again, that's what we all need here.
Yeah,
right?
for real.
JoJo, I'll touch upon that again.
Torture
quick.
dance.
Hell yes.
The torture dance happened.
The best part.
They really knocked it out of the park.
It was as good as people said it was going to be.
I'm surprised at how they went in on that bit. I really thought they would just skip over that.
I thought it would just be like
a
boring song or something, like just like a do, or instead of
the jam that they pulled out.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were gonna skip over it. I just didn't expect them to like do swooping camera motions and like treating every motion as if it was like a life-changing experience. And I was like, yeah, you did the right thing here, David Productions. You did the right thing. But I mean, right now it's very much just stand of the week kind of deal. Like the last episode was about a guy who can make you small, so that's gonna be really exciting.
Can I just say these fucking stand names are killing me. The translated ones.
Oh yeah.
I hate them. I hate arts and crafts.
Arts and
Arts and
crafts.
crafts.
I mean,
Zipper Man.
Zipper Man might actually be my least favorite.
It's off. Like Deadly Queen was really bad in part 4 when they called it Deadly Queen. But like, Zipper Man.
At least with Deadly Queen, you like can see where that's coming from.
Yeah.
Zipper Man.
Oh, there was another one that was pretty bad that I can't remember from this one.
I mean, like Sex Pistols is just 6 bullets.
Yeah, that was the other one. Fuck that. Ugh.
6 bullets.
I guess Moody Jazz really
Oh, that
irritated
one.
me.
Yeah, that one's not great either. You know, here's like, there's this moment that I forgot from the manga because I read the manga forever ago. Like where fucking Mista is like, all right, I don't have a bullet named 4 because 4 is bad luck, and I wanted to go Araki. That's not like that anywhere else in the world. That's only Japan. Why would the Italian man do this? Like, it's so fucking like, drove me up the tree.
I mean, everyone's just speaking Japanese.
Look, no, John, stop. It would be way funnier if it was in Italian, I will say, but...
I'm just joking.
What did you think of Mista's backstory? Because I think that's hilarious. I think it's like,
This
Yeah.
fucking...
That's his real stand. That no one can fucking shoot him.
Well, no, he immediately gets shot, like, whenever
Yeah.
he starts fighting somebody with his stand, but I guess when his stands aren't active, he just dodges everyone's bullets for no reason.
This is so fucking good.
I will say, they kind of focus maybe a bit too much on the rape that was happening that Mista interrupted. It was kind of weird and grotesque.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of scenes in JoJo's where I feel like they go a little too far to be like, look, you really gotta hate this guy, so that way when he gets beat up, it's like, I'm like, yeah, you're like, I mean, fucking, I think the best time they did that was like when Steely Dan was just being such a dick to everyone in the party, and then Jotaro beats him up for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
Like just make them be a piece of like a piece of shit. You don't have to show me all this like grotesque violence. Like, I get it.
Can't wait for
They're gonna
part
get
7.
their ass whooped.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
On that note, my girlfriend was saying the thing, like, the scene with the man who makes people tiny, like, she said the thing that I always think as well, which is, like, when that scene ended and the cat was just in the jar, she literally was like, oh, phew, at least the cat's, like, just in the jar, because usually in JoJo, like, anytime a cat or dog
God.
appears, it's just, like, get ready for the most brutal thing possible, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he just rips the skin off.
Yeah,
the cat and,
like-
makes the skin smaller and then puts it back on the
Yeah,
cat.
like
so
the
it's, like,
fucking
strangling it or
vampire dog men from, like, fucking part 1, which,
something.
like...
I mean,
Well-
that's more funny than anything. Let's be honest.
In part 2, one of the stone dudes
Oh, yeah.
literally caused a car crash to save a dog. So,
Well,
like,
yeah. Well, now Cars is in space, far away, and you can't help them anymore.
That's his punishment for helping a dog. God. But then something else too. While I was on vacay, I actually watched a good amount of part 4 because who I was staying with actually wanted to watch part 4.
Hell yeah.
And it was really interesting to rewatch that, especially in like a sort of binge kind of way, because I feel like that is not a good way to watch that part. I kind of feel like it's not a good way to watch JoJo at all. I think that the way that the stand fights are set up, I think you do need that like week of breathing room where you're not just like, okay, yeah, here's a full hour of this fight. You really shouldn't do that to yourself.
Yeah,
And
it's something that I think affects part 3 and 4, and probably 5, honestly, more than it would like 2 or 1, because like in 2 or 1, there's a lot of breathing room between fights.
and it's all one consecutive thing,
Yeah.
so it keeps your attention. But like part 3, like obviously, and then like for part 4, I remember like I was showing him like, yeah, here's like you kind of have to watch this fight, you kind of have to watch this, and like he couldn't like he was like we got to a point where he was just like, just get to the Kira stuff. I can't. Like, just skip to the like because he didn't know about Kira, but he was like, just get to the big part. I can't stand the stand of the week stuff anymore. Like he was like, I'm having some fun. I can't do it though. So I was like, I was like, you gotta watch the Rohan stuff at least, and he's like, I can't. So I'm gonna try to tell him at least to watch the Rohan episodes, because like we skipped that and like the Shigechi stuff, and he doesn't really need to watch the Shigechi stuff, but
Oh, Shigechi.
Yeah.
yeah, like that's basically just like, hey, here's who
Oh,
Kira kills first.
But then it's
like,
like, how did I keep getting into these messes? Like, you need to see
no,
that.
no.
Okay.
No, I showed him that. I showed him the fucking Kira fun time hour, fucking him trying to get his hand back, which is that episode rules. I just mean the whole thing with Shigechi and Josuke and Okuyasu like trying to win the lottery.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that's-
Yeah, that nonsense.
that's very skippable. There's a good amount of part 4 that I feel like, I know saying this might make people upset, but is pretty skippable. Like there's like 5 characters that don't show up again. Like fucking pretty much everyone that Kokichi fights. Like I mean like you should watch like the Love Deluxe stuff, because that's like entertaining. But the grifter dude who has the guilt lock, like you could just skip that because it's fucking stupid. He doesn't show up again. And then like the puppet dude, like he's there, and he's in the Rohan episode, and like that's it. And he's like not even important in the Rohan episode.
John, what do you mean? The
Yes?
Locket Man shows up again because every time Koichi defeats a person, they become smaller than him. Because he shows up later and he's smaller than
God.
Koichi, and I think that's hilarious.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, look. I'm just saying.
No, it's still unnecessary to watch that. I think
Yeah.
the ones that like are really good that you should watch are like, hey, watch fucking the pasta episode, the fucking Italian
yeah,
restaurant.
I showed him the pasta. I showed him Let's Go to Italian Restaurant, and like he started to make references to it like the day after, and I was like, all right, yeah, we're good. I showed him the right episode there. But yeah, I just say don't binge watch JoJo. Just
That's only gonna get harder
Watch-
and harder since
Oh,
each
God.
part's longer than the last.
yeah, but at the same time, like I feel like I kind of have to say like, look, it's going to almost color your expectations,
Yeah.
or not your expectation. It's going to color your interpretation of it. It's so much.
Yeah.
It drags a bit.
Oh, I didn't
So
even think about like part 6 is the most action heavy, I think.
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah, it
That's
is.
gonna be quite like a stand of the week kind of deal as well.
yeah, and like that'll be fun to watch week to week. But I feel like if you're going to revisit that, I bet that'll be quite a drag.
Yeah.
That's why they have the "It's Friday again" JoJo meme. You gotta have JoJo Fridays.
Remind everybody, it's time. It's your fault if you miss it. All right, let's see here. Pokemon. Talk about Pokemon real quick. The last couple of episodes are pretty boring, I'm going to be honest. They finally introduced How. Yay.
Whoa, love that guy. I feel like I'm being mean to him, but he is legitimately my least favorite Pokemon character.
He's so fucking boring.
He's like,
He-
I get what they were going for, where it's you're the rival, whoa, and then they ruin that later. So what's the point?
It's really boring. And then they had a whole episode about the fucking Eevee, and I don't like the Eevee. I know y'all are gonna be
its little
pissed
hair
about
is
that.
so cute. It's like
They cut his hair.
Damn.
assholes,
hair.
stupid idiots.
Cause fucking what's her name catches it.
Lily?
which is actually no, not even Lily. Fucking
Malo.
No, the water girl.
Oh,
I don't remember her name. I don't remember her English name. I keep just wanting to say her fucking Japanese name because I watched it subbed. I'm gonna keep all this in because we're just like, ooh,
Yeah. It's
idea.
what is her name?
it's Lana.
Lana, that's right. Yeah.
Thanks
Lana
everyone
catches
for
it.
listening. I desperately figure it out.
Yeah, Lana catches it, which is really surprising. Like,
I wonder what she'll turn it into.
yeah.
Oh wait, it can't evolve.
Maybe it does. Like, I mean, they seem to be kind of tying it into Let's Go, but at the same time, if Lana has it, like, they're probably gonna have something to do with a Vaporeon, you know? Oh yeah, and something else that really pissed me off in the How episode. So, How has a Dartrix, is the evolved form
Yeah.
of Rowlet, and so the beginning of the episode, Ash's Rowlet gets completely whooped by How's Dartrix. So Ash is like, I gotta go out and teach Rowlet a new move. So they go out to like meet the Toucanon that Rowlet grew up with, which is cute.
Aw.
And the Toucanon's like trying to teach it how to use Bullet Seed, but I guess Rowlet can't learn Bullet Seed, but it can learn Seed Bomb. So it learns Seed Bomb, but the Toucanon like eats a bunch of seeds or something, or rocks, and then shoots those out for Bullet Seed. But Rowlet needs a bigger rock, so Rowlet finds an Everstone and eats it. So they're basically just like, it's not gonna evolve.
So like, I get why they do it, but I'm really sick of the Pokemon anime after all these years still continuing to not even take advantage of type advantage.
It's really dumb.
Like, them being like, geez, Ash can't defeat a Dartrix with Rowlet, and it's like, yeah, no shit he can't. Like, what? And then he's like, oh, what if you use your fucking Litten, or whatever. What is it, Incineroar now?
No, it's the second form. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah. It was like, man, come on.
But yeah,
like
like,
when he
it's-
got beat
but
by
it-
this Charizard beat fucking Greninja, like,
It's dumb. It's dumb, and like, you know, he's not gonna win the championship here either because it's just
because
gonna be
Hal
fucking
has to
Hal.
win.
Yeah, because How's Dartrix is gonna evolve into fucking Decidueye, and that's gonna be it. Because this Decidueye didn't have to swallow a fucking Everstone, like, and Ash is gonna use his fucking Pikachu against it, or his whatever the fuck Litten's evolved form is called, because of course not, because Rowlet needs to show that it's stronger than his evolved form, which it's not. I know it's for children, but I was pissed about it when I was a kid too, okay? So this is valid. The next episode is going to be about friggin' Zerora too, so
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't
Hell yeah. The Digimon.
yeah. This last one here, I was gonna mention Honda-san, but it's just Honda-san, whatever. This last one here, I think we can all join in and talk about, because I feel like we all really enjoy Zombieland Saga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would we all like to agree that Zombieland Saga is probably the show of the season?
Yeah.
This season.
I don't know, you seen Sword Art Online?
No, and I would love to hear about it from you in a little bit, but for now, let's talk about a good
I
show.
saw Zombieland's good. I think I'd like it the most just because it is the only original anime this season, as far as I know.
Or at least
Yes.
is the only one of any, like, note.
Any note, yeah.
Yeah. God, it's really, really good.
It's really fucking good.
You never know what's
Still
happening.
Hilarious. It's still hilarious. It's still so heartwarming. I feel like should we just get to the elephant in the room? Should we just get to it?
Yeah.
And this is not a bad elephant. This is an elephant I want to talk about. This is an elephant I want to give some delicious leaves or whatever elephants. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
okay,
elephants-
so Ty did bite that man who was a chicken, and that's kind of weird, and I
Yeah.
think that's really fucked up, and everyone just
can't-
played it off for jokes.
I can't
but-
believe the anime got away with that.
I know.
so problematic.
Like, and they showed
Disgusting.
everyone that there was a man inside of the chicken suit, and that's frankly fucked up.
Yeah. But other than that,
Other than that, let's talk about the other thing.
I'm gonna hand this off to y'all.
Thank you, Sean.
Rose, do y'all go ahead?
All right, yeah, sure. So, there was the big thing in the anime community right now, I feel like, is the discussion of the Zombieland Lily Hoshikawa, I believe it is.
Yep.
Is a trans girl. And that was revealed in an episode that was, as good as it can get, probably. Yeah, it was good.
And no one on the internet complained about
Yeah,
it.
no one on the internet came out and started saying weird things or throwing weird words around. It was just, everyone loved it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what did y'all think of it? Okay, we're the only opinions that matter here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that is true. Trixie, you go ahead, because I have some feelings about that episode, but they're different feelings, and I want to talk about them. But you go ahead, Trixie.
There's not much I can say. Lily was cute. The show handled it way better than I expected it to handle. Because I'm always wary about anime, like... Yeah. It got me to cry at, like, every single part of that story. I cried over Lily, over Dad. It was... God, what a good episode.
Honestly, the most inspiring thing to me and the most relatable thing was when, like, they revealed that Lily died just from straight up dysphoria, and it's like, same, girl.
God, yeah.
Like, same.
Fuck. What a show.
Girl. Real quick, I did want to say, like, I felt like they also just did a really good job with Lily's relationship with her dad.
Yeah.
That was what hit me the most. Like, I was definitely moved by the Lily's representation as a trans girl as well. But just that whole bit at the end where she invites her dad to the concert and sings that song about, like, I'm just talking about it and I'm getting a little teared up thinking about it, just because, like, I lost my dad when I was really young, and just thinking about that just really, really, it struck me really hard. It really did. Like, I was fucking crying watching that part, especially. Because that's something that I think about a lot. Like, just think about, like, I don't want to go too into it, but look, it was really, really moving. I thought it was an excellent episode, and I fucking loved watching it. And Zombieland Saga is just such a fucking good show. Oh my god, it's so good.
It's also it was also a really good way to, like, handle the I guess, broader topic of, like, people finding out who these girls are.
Yeah,
they can't hide that forever. And I was wondering how they were gonna bring that up, but that's a good way to go about it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they made it especially touching in the sense that, like he basically knows that Lily's there, but he also kind of understands that, like, she's quote unquote alive, but she's not in his life anymore, and he kind of needs to move on, but he can still support her, and she's still in his life in a sense. Yeah, that was just, like, really beautiful, like him finally being able to watch TV again. And I just especially thought it was really cute that, like, they brought up something like, just hanging out and watching TV together is almost like such a, like, it's like a non-regular bonding thing. But they were just like, yeah, my dad and I just love to watch TV together, and that was what we love to do. And that was it was just really nice to seeing something just be like, hey, you don't have to, like, do anything too crazy active or anything, like bonding and family can be together in a bunch of different ways, and that was just really beautiful in a way. I liked it a lot. But I guess we could talk about some of the other episodes, like the Saki episode that just came out.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet. But
That
feel free to talk about it either. It's
Okay. That was also a really fun episode.
Yes.
That was another episode where they touch upon the whole thing where, hey, this is what'll happen if someone figures out that you're still alive, because the whole basis of the episode is that Saki finds out that the biker girl gang that she was a part of is basically run by a dweebus now, and but the thing is that dweebus is the daughter of her like old partner in the biker gang. So, Saki like has to show up and save her from basically dying the same way Saki did, because Saki died trying to play chicken on motorcycles off a cliff, and she fell off the cliff and died, and that's how she died. And so it was just really cute, like Saki like taking advantage of her zombie powers so she doesn't die again, basically, and like actually like proving a point to her old partner's daughter, like, hey, put some oomph into it, but also understand that too much danger is too much. And then I thought that song that they played at the end was probably my favorite song that they've played on the show so far. That was just a really good song.
It's like an actual metal idol song this time, which I've been waiting for since the first episode.
It was really fun to listen to.
Yeah. It's also made me realize that like every single girl in the group is a really good songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Saki, it's made me like Saki a lot more now. She's not just like a gangster bad girl or whatever. Like she's played out to be in the first few episodes.
Mm-hmm. I'm really glad that they're doing like specific episodes for each of the girls now, because I guess this next episode is going to be about Yugiri.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And yeah, like I'm excited to find out all their backstories, because so far it's been really interesting, and like, you find out how they died, and you find out what goes on, and how they kind of came to be how they are. And yeah, it was just a really fun episode. I feel like, I will say, if they don't end up doing a season 2, I think it'd be a huge waste. Not just because, oh man, I want another season, but like
they have to do Zombieland like some other region of Japan, like like Love Live Sunshine.
Yeah.
God, I mean, I was just more saying like I hope that they continue on, because they've done a good job like kind of introducing the girls to us, and I would love to just build on that.
Also, there's not that many episodes left to finish introducing the girls and then wrap up whatever plot they're going for, so like...
Yeah, because I'm trying to think, like, there's going to be a Yugiri episode next, and then they basically did Ai and Junko together, and then they did Lily, and then they did Saki.
So all that's left is Yugiri, Sakura, and Tai.
Which, I mean, they kind of already gave us Sakura's introduction, unless they're going to do some sort of, like, big reveal about her past.
They've definitely been, like, trying to build to something.
And, I mean, that equals how many episodes are left, but then at the same time, if that just is how it ends, that would be kind of a disappointment.
So that's probably why they'd be doing, like, a second season, now that I think about it.
I would hope so. Also, I really wonder how... I am awaiting with bated breath how they're going to do a Thai-focused episode. Oh my god.
That's going to be so good.
I almost hope she never speaks.
That's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have seen so many theories about it. I saw somebody say that they thought that she might have been like a caveman, and that's where like she actually
No, I
is
don't
awake.
think she's a... She's the legendary Amadate.
That was just like... That would be so funny though. She's just fucking like Flintstones ass motherfucker coming back.
God. Oh, these past 2 episodes reminded me about how I like that Tai is getting more used to acting human as a zombie around everyone. It's really cute. It's really good.
Yeah, she's definitely like the cutest character. When she just like shows up, she's just like it's super cute. I also love the part in Lily's episode where they're all like It might have been in Lily's episode, or might have been in like the Ai and Junko episodes, but just the part where they're all like taking pictures of people, like they're doing their idol duties, and everyone's just like, oh, standing in line, like, oh yeah, here, you just come up, shake hands, take a picture, but Yugiri's like stretched out on a couch.
Yeah.
Fuck,
smoking,
it's so good.
Oh, Yugiri's
it's
so
super
good.
I'm so excited for the next episode. But yeah, no, Zombieland Saga, definitely the highlight here. Rose,
Yeah, hi.
is there anything you want to discuss? Maybe you want to just hit Sword Art
Yeah,
Online real
sure.
quick?
Just really quick. Sword Art Online, I mentioned this in this chat a little bit, but it's weird. It continues to just be weird because I think Sword Art Online, when you think about it, you just think the funny MMO, like action-y type stuff. But like so consistently, I've noticed, and I've only seen Sword Art Online 2 and then this one, and I saw the movie as well. They just talk about like extreme themes, like just completely randomly. Like they just delve into this stuff. Like the movie had stuff about like PTSD, and like the whole thing was. I watched the movie actually. I should say, me and my roommate got extremely drunk and watched it. And that movie is really weird because the main antagonist is basically going around to all the people who played Sword Art Online and removing all of their memories of it.
That actually sounds like a really neat premise.
It also seems like that would be a good thing because
Yeah.
all of them have like PTSD from it. And then Kirito's like, no, I love my PTSD. And like literally he says that basically. And then he goes and fights. And like that's weird. And then like Sword Art Online 2 has weird stuff going on with some things that I'd rather not talk about. But then it also has like a whole arc about AIDS and like terminal illness. And it's like,
Okay.
why is this happening? What? And then like this new season just had this whole thing where it's like, well, Yujiro, who is Kirito's boyfriend, you know, because you beat this man at a duel, now he's sexually harassing the underclassmen. What are you going to do about it? And he's like, well, I have to examine how logistically we can do it in a society that's suppressed by the rich. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what? Aren't y'all going to do like a sword flip? It's just so jarring. And I should say also, last week's episode, one of the rich people. So Kirito's just given up at this point. Like he doesn't want to like figure out what's going on or get back to his world. He's just like, he's just living it. And like he was growing these flowers, I guess. And like the nobleman like to pick on him, like cut all his flowers and killed them. When Kirito started crying, because he was like, no, my flowers. And then all of the flowers around him started glowing, and he went, everyone, you're here to help me? Give me some of your life. And he drained the life energy of the flowers to bring his flowers back to life. And a god voice came down and goes, Kirito, just remember, we're all with you. And I was like, what is this?
What the fuck?
And like, but it goes from like this bullshit like that, and then like fancy, like really good animation, I have to say, like for the series. Obviously they have the money now, but really good animation for fight scenes. So like, how are we going to deal with the logistics of sexual harassment? And it's like, what is this fucking, no one talks about this when they talk about Sword Art Online. It's weird. It's fucking
It's
weird.
extremely strange.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
What else?
Okay.
Give me the juice.
Index, Magical Index or Magical Index, still watching that. It's actually like comprehensible now.
Okay.
A big problem was, I think I mentioned it on the last show, like the way it's being animated and like the way it's jumping around has been like completely indecipherable. Like they like, okay, first of all, that anime has been on hiatus since like 2011, and then they just came back with a new season. And they like don't even spend any time like doing a recap or anything. They just go straight into it. And like for the first arc, that was fine because it was like just sort of like, oh, the main dude's like going to Italy to just, meet a new character and, like, just do a new thing. But then it just, like, randomly, when that's, like, towards the end of it, it just cuts back to this, like, 87 different character gang war happening.
Nice.
And, like, fuck me, dude. I don't remember any of these people. Like, what? Like, there's, like, 8 people, and they're all saying, like, like, when they say, like, proper nouns, and you're like, what the fuck is that? What are they talking about? And they do that, like, every 5 seconds. Like, they're like, oh, no, it's school. And I'm like, what school? I don't remember this. What? And it's like, well, it's a good thing we have Rail Tracer. And I'm like, what?
It's like when a JoJo character in like part 7 like says something and it has the brackets around
It's
it.
like exactly like that. It's like,
God.
like all of a sudden a character will just like start clipping through the ground, and you'll be like, what the fuck? Why is she clipping through the ground?
That's
And they'll be
pretty
like,
good.
don't you know? This is my secret power I've been holding back. And then it, like, they'll go, I remember when she did that back then. And they'll be like, what? No, I don't. What? They
I
should have
guess
been
they
recap
just
movies.
expect you to remember everything.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't remember anything. That was, like, 8 years ago.
God.
Also, like,
It's
Railgun was after that. So it's like, well, I remember Railgun. I don't remember that. It's so weird. Now it's like, also, like, now, like I said, it's more comprehensible. Like, they're telling, like, a story with a specific thing. You kind of get the gist of what's happening at this point. But, like, before it goes back to the main character, you're just like, man, what the fuck is happening? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, they're just throwing around everything and just jumping between literally, like, you ever see Durarara?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how Durarara has, like, an ensemble cast?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, so it'll jump from, like, Celti to, like, I don't know, Shinra or something. It'll just jump around. And it's like, that's fine. Because it's like, usually they spend most of an episode focusing on one group.
Yeah.
Fucking not in this one.
How
Fucking,
much time did they end up spending?
they spend like 4 minutes on every group of 5 people, not even exaggerating. And it's
Nice.
just like jumping constantly. And it's like, well, fuck, who's she? I don't know. Then it goes back to her. And I'm like, well, I learn who this is now. No? Okay. What? It was a nightmare. I don't recommend watching it if you haven't watched 1 or 2 recently. We watched the movie, and the movie was like, the movie's actually really funny because the conceit of the movie is that, like, this thing is happening on the space elevator. The space elevator didn't exist before they made the movie, so they, like, edited old scenes of the anime to have the tower
Wow.
to put in the movie.
That's real good.
I think that's pretty funny.
that is pretty funny.
But yeah, so that's happening. That's another long. That's gonna be a long one. What else? Nisekoi. Nisekoi. I said last time is pretty good. I think it's still pretty good. It's a harem anime, so your mileage may vary. If there's one thing I would say about this show, it is that it keeps going. And it's like,
Is it didn't the manga like just end not
Yeah.
that long ago? Wasn't it really long?
yeah, I think so. The thing about it is, like, every time it seems like it's coming to a conclusion. So, like, the core gimmick of the show is like, oh, he has his love from 10 years ago or something. That was like a girl he played with, and they have the key to a locket necklace, and he has the locket. But then it's like, you think he figured out, oh, this girl has a key, and then another girl has a key, and you're like, well, fuck, okay. And then it goes like, you think it's finally figured out, and then like, oh, the key broke in the lock, we'll never know. And then it's like, the third girl appears, and she goes, I have a key too, and it's like, fuck off, what? And then it's like, oh, and then it's like, you think this just now they finally went like, oh, the main girl, Chitoge, her mom came back. She's a multi-billion-dollar CEO, so she's always busy. But she came back and she said, like, oh, the reason you wear your ribbon is because you were friends with them and you loved each other when you were children. and it's like, oh, okay, so we figured it out, it's her. And then like it'll just cut to the other girl sitting in her room, and the mom said like, oh, it's because of a picture book you loved when you were a kid. And they're like, okay, so that was it. And then it fucking goes to the other girl's room, and she goes, oh, I'm so glad today was a nice day. And the camera starts zooming in on her fucking drawer, and it's like, look, there's the picture book, you fucking assholes. And I'm like, fuck off! I'm like, oh my god. And this is just how it is all the time. Like, it's always and also, like, there's like two other girls who also like him who are completely unrelated. It's just,
I mean, I guess it is a harem anime. If they're like,
it is so fucking.
That rules, actually.
The two things, one thing that I really like and one thing I really hate. One thing I really like, they basically put Naoto Shirogane in the anime.
nice.
I love Naoto, so like literally the same design and everything. It's pretty. Ooh. And this next point will like even support that more. Something I really hate about the anime: there's only one other man in the anime, but it's literally just Yosuke from Persona 4.
God.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so you can infer how that is.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do you want to take a quick break and let Trixie talk about
Yeah,
her last thing?
go for it.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's hear some.
I watched a really cute, relaxing show, Sketchbook Full Colors. It's a slice of life about these girls who like to draw and are in the art club, and they just draw and have fun with their school lives. It's like plotless, but it's super chill.
Okay.
It was a nice break from 14 episodes of Harui fucking something up for everyone.
Haruhi blowing it once again.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of, there's not much to talk about because there's not really a story. It's very like, look at these characters do their things and just live their chill lives. It also looks like a really old anime show, even though it's like from 2006 or whatever. It's I guess it's just full on chill. That's the only way I can really think of. The main character is very good. Her name's Sora, and she is extremely shy. She loves cats, loves to draw, barely talks at all. She has, most of her dialogue is just an inner monologue, which I guess all good shows have extensive inner monologues. It's by it's same studio that did Aria, another very chill, very relaxing, lethargic show.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. I guess if there's one bad thing I could say about it, it's that it has this weird mix of like gag comedy with its tranquil slice of life thing. So you'll just be totally like it creates this atmosphere of, oh, here's a camera shot for like a few minutes of this character walking around or doing stuff before suddenly interspersing to like high-paced gag comedy from other characters who are very nonsensical. I guess the show doesn't do a fantastic job of characters, but it mostly has one note, which is be as calm as possible, and it does that. It's really good at that. If you need like a breather show, it's a good breather show, especially after Harui, I would imagine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Rose, you ready to talk about your last few things?
Oh, yeah, sure. So one thing I watched was, this was a bit ago, but I forgot to mention it on the podcast, I think, was Maria Holic. Y'all know what that is?
Vaguely.
I've heard of it, yeah.
It's very problematic.
Oh, okay.
It's about this lesbian who goes to an all-girls school because she just wants to hit on girls. But she's being tortured by a character who is, and I'm going to use extreme quotation marks for this one, cross-dressing. She's just being tortured by her. And it's Shaft. So
Okay.
the animation's really fucking good. And some of the jokes are pretty high level. But it's also extremely problematic. And it seems like, despite having a lesbian be the main character, which is very strange, because they don't usually do that, they seem to hate her a lot. And I can't tell if they hate lesbians or just this girl. Because it's really weird. They, like, create these situations that are so high level to torture her. Like, this butch lady's like, I'm going to protect you no matter what. And then it's like, well, now, like, the butch lady, like, won't, like, actually hang out with her. She has to stay from a distance to protect her, so she can never hang out with her. And it's like, why? And then it's like, oh, now the butch lady hates her forever because some other girl said that they were dating her, but the other girl hates lesbians. And it's like, what? Why this? It's just weird.
Is this supposed to be like a comedy sort of
Yeah.
thing? Because that sounds like the setup for a comedy when it's
It's
just...
a comedy.
Yeah.
It's just, like, it's so weird. There's this cat girl. They don't explain why she's a cat girl. She's, like, a foot tall. She is apparently very old. And everyone calls her God.
All right.
And she seems to have the powers of a god. Because at one point, the main character, Kaneko, is failing all her tests. So she says, I know a place where time doesn't move, where you could study forever. And she's like, that sounds scary. I don't want to do that. And she's like, no, you have to listen to God. And, like, she just disappears and she comes back, like, in the next episode. And she just has really long hair. And it's like, what? What happened? I don't know.
God.
It's fucked up. Yeah, God. It's just weird. I don't know. The animation's really good. The music's really good. Because Shaft, again. It's just weird. It's all weird. I don't know why it exists. It's so
Wikipedia
torturous.
calls the other main character a sadistic cross-dressing boy, which is quite a thing.
Yeah, they're very sadistic. And, like, the reason I put cross-dressing in quotation marks is because it's like they're constantly making jokes, question mark? They don't even feel like jokes about how they like cross-dressing and how they just want to do that all the time. And I'm like, what? Why is this?
Alright.
What is the joke here? I don't get it.
It sounds like a hell of a show, yeah.
It's a hell of a show. So yeah, I watch a lot of trash now, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes I'm just like laying there and it's like, well, what's on the Plex server? And then it just gets put on and I watch it.
There's some shit going on here, folks.
You ever want to see Cat Planet Cuties?
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought you might, John.
What's that supposed to
Oh,
mean?
nothing.
All right, let's move on.
All right,
before-
yeah. Last thing. This isn't the world of anime necessarily, but connected. The Magus Bride manga. So, like, the Magus Bride anime actually got past the manga when it was being made.
Huh.
Damn.
Yeah, which I've never seen that really.
I mean, I've FMA, but
That's true.
really all I can think
NG.
of.
But that was like bad. Like the author actually gave them the materials and stuff, and like it was only like 2 chapters behind or something. But
yeah, and Evangelion wasn't based on a manga.
Yeah,
that was
that's true.
actually that was actually made by one of the artists that worked on Eva. Like he just wanted to make a manga version, and that like just ended like a year or two ago, if I remember correctly.
Alright.
Yeah.
but yeah, so now when the anime arc ends, basically, let's say, it went into like a school arc where like it was setting up Chisei to go to school, and they just introduced like 8 characters, and I was like, oh, are we just gonna leave all those old characters away? But the past couple chapters have been very much going back, and they're actually focusing on a character who isn't explored at all, who's in the first episode of the series, and like is around from then on, who's like a priest. And they're actually focusing on him, and they give him like a huge backstory that's actually really interesting as to why he's like a priest and why he's like a super lazy dude. Where it's kind of cool. It's like he just got like cursed, I guess.
All right.
And like everyone around him, anytime he figured this out on like the 8th time, but every time he cooks something for someone and they eat it, they die.
Fucked
Oh
up.
shit.
So like he's just like, it was like, yeah, the the magus, the titular magus Elias, he was like trying to figure out why the priest man was so like not like the other priests who are always like observing mages and stuff, like because they're usually so extreme and religious, and he's like, listen dude, I just want to die every day, I don't give a shit. And I was like, you know what, dude, hey.
Mood.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was just like, it was very good, and like they introduced like more people from the church to explain like what a church is, like because you can just in an anime go, oh, they're from the church, and then it's like, well, what does the church do, what does the church mean? And they're like kind of getting into that
Okay.
in a pretty cool way.
Okay.
It's good. I recommend reading it because like I've was worried, like I said, for a while that like, oh no, the Manga's Pride manga might be getting like a little boring because it's been going on for a while, and now it's going to a school arc, and they sort of resolved everything. But now I think it's really interesting again. They've got some really cool creature designs, and it's good. I recommend reading it. Everyone, I recommend it.
I'll check and see if the library has it or something like
Oh
that.
yeah. I think they are almost up to date with the English release because it's
Okay.
monthly, so it makes it pretty
Cool.
easy.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for the updates.
Of course.
And thank you, Trixie, as well. Mm-hmm. Y'all ready for questions?
Yeah.
All right. If you want to send in a question, I was talking last time about making a new Tumblr to like get the asks and all that. But it seems like Tumblr's probably going to shut down in a few months or some shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to have you send questions to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask.
For as long as that blog will be around.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come across it. I just don't want to have to build another bridge.
We'll just have to make a Curious Cat or something. Like it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. But for now, videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask. And you will sound like these fine folks right here. CenturyPunk also asked us a normal question. If you piloted a giant mech, what type would it be? Amphibious, land-based, or space? Beam weapons or kinetic? Would you control it like a fighter pilot, or more like G Gundam's psychic movements? And what would you call out when summoning it or launching it out for a sortie? It's a great question.
God.
It is.
Do either of you have an idea already?
I mean, I'm just gonna say what I would always say, which is Gurren Lagann.
You would just have Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, I want to pilot a mech with someone. Oh wait, let's make it like 5 parts instead, and I can have like friends help me.
Hell
That'd be
yeah.
fun.
So a Voltron scenario?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Okay. Trixie?
My answer would just be whatever non-Choochagatari rides and Kill la Kill.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
that was the first time I watched that show. That was like my dream mech thing. So exactly that, pretty much.
I mean, that's not necessarily a mech. That's
It's
like when we're
not.
talking about
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. But I don't know if you have like a Gundam kind of thing. Is there something like that you'd like too?
I guess I never really got into mechs as much as I did like
Okay.
ships and stuff. So
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, like a lot of people consider stuff like we mentioned that Yamato thing. Like people consider that kind of the same deal. So
Yeah.
that's fine. That makes sense. That's okay. Um. Okay. I have always been into those like one of my favorite mech designs, and it's stupid, but like the mech that Mari pilots in the beginning of Ava 2.0, I like that one a lot. I like mechs that have like a lot of wheels and like a lot of like spindly things coming off of it.
yeah.
Like I want to fucking book it in my mech. I want to get all over the place. I want to be able to like do like hairpin turns and shit like that. That's what I like. So I'd say like a land-based kind of mech would be my deal, with a lot of wheels and a lot of like arms and shit. I like beam weapons would be really tight. I would love to just have like a big ass sword, because then I could just I could fly around with this friggin' super fast mech and just cut everybody up and go for it. And yeah, I think a fighter pilot kind of deal would be the best, so I could just like just grab onto it, just fucking shooting missiles everywhere, just taking everyone
While you're
out.
booking in your mech. Yeah.
While I'm booking it. But also it'd be very sad because war is evil and I shouldn't be excited about it.
But at the same time, you're just booking in your mech. Hell
But
yeah.
I'm booking it. I don't know what I would yell at. I'd probably just be like, I'm fucking booking it, y'all. There you go. There's a for all you fan artists out there.
Yeah,
I guess
there you
someone
go.
has to just like fucking booking it. Oh boy.
See, I just want the Gurren Lagann like thing, because it's like they can just manifest anything. It doesn't matter. You just make like 3 drills. Why not 10 drills?
So it's up to them. It's up to them. You're just gonna let everyone else do it for you, huh?
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Well, Rose, I mean, you're not gonna be going as fast as I am.
All right, whatever.
I'm
I'm savoring the journey.
All right. Well, I mean, I just want to get in and get out. Don't want to be done.
Uh-huh. I could have said something there. I just,
Hey,
we're all polite here.
what kind of podcast is this?
69.5.
That's not what I mean. Y'all are very mean to me every
Oh,
episode.
I'd say me more than Trixie by far.
I mean, yeah, but still, come on. Jeez. Anyway, Mighty Mighty Boss Stones asks, since Netflix announced they're producing a live-action Cowboy Bebop series, do you have any fan casts for any of the characters?
Keanu is Spike.
Yeah, I think Keanu as Spike would be
I don't
really
care if he's old. I don't care. Let him do it. I
Yeah.
love him.
Michael Cera as Jet Black.
What about Michael Cera as Ed?
Fuck.
Aw,
I don't know
gee,
about
guys.
that one.
That it would be like that picture of Michael Cera when he was hanging out with the Jersey Shore people, and he'd just like have a really bad spray on tan, and just be like, yeah, there you go. God, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I saw that announcement. I was just like, this is probably gonna suck, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. I don't really have too much of an opinion about it. I'm just like, "Brr."
I think when you make animated things into live action, you take away the power that it had, because you are limiting yourself to the constraints of what can be done, instead of, you can draw anything. Can't really.
Yeah.
Also, I think CGI looks bad. Still. I'm not a big fan of CGI.
can look good. But
It can, yeah.
It has to be really high budget to look
I guess I will say this. It might look better than the other live action adaptations that Netflix has done.
That's fair, yeah.
I can't imagine it being worse in that regard, at least.
What, the Bleach one you didn't like?
Ugh. No.
Attack on Titan?
I mean, you want to talk about bad, Death Note. Ryuk was the worst looking part of that whole movie.
He really was. Every time he appeared, I was like, wow, this is happening, huh?
There's no way Cowboy Bebop's gonna look worse than that.
Oh, what if they make Ein CGI, though? Oh, no. They're gonna do that now.
No. They're
gonna make Ein smart talking.
No, please. They're gonna get a real dog and teach it to...
I hope so.
Yeah.
God. Alright, Horror Errors has asked, not entirely anime related, but close, because we did talk about Haruhi. What's the closest you've had to a paranormal experience? Also, if you could, would you join the SOS Brigade?
No.
No, I would not join.
I kind of feel like...
Yes, John.
Probably,
Tell us.
yeah. I probably would have.
You would probably be the one that a Haruhi type character drags into the SOS
Yeah.
Brigade.
Yeah, I could see that. I'd be in like the Kyon kind of situation.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, all right, I guess I gotta go.
I mean, somebody's gotta keep the leader under check.
I guess so. Well, I mean, that's y'all's fucking... That's what y'all do for me. Where I start saying stupid shit, and then Rose owns me, and then that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's a great thing we got going.
Mm-hmm. So, to answer the first bit of the question, have any of y'all had a paranormal experience? Trixie, have you?
Sort of, I guess. A few weeks ago, the wind got really bad here. And even though it was, like, windy as fuck, I kept hearing this cat meow outside like crazy. And every time I went to check, the cat wasn't there, and I still hear the meowing. I couldn't find the cat, so I just chalked it up as, like, ghost activity.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
I mean, better a cat, like, meowing outside my door than, some bad animal or whatever.
Yeah, like a hellhound barking.
Yeah.
Damn. Rose, do you have anything?
Yeah, I've had a couple. The one that always sticks out to me is when this will sound so fucking tropey, I swear to God, but so my friend's family owns a funeral home. And we stayed over there night on Halloween. And at one point, me and my friend went up to go to the bathroom. And when we came out, there were just the waiting room area of the entrance was where the bathroom was. And the chairs were all moved. Oh. And when we looked into the large area where the funeral would take place.
Yeah.
Which was where we were sleeping. And sleeping bags and stuff. Just out there, I saw a fucked up ghost thing. That was it looked like half of a person, but not like a clean half of a person. Just random parts floating there. And my friend saw that too. And I don't like that. And I don't like thinking about that now that I'm saying it. It's bad. It was a bad scene. I was fucking scared. And then the other one is last year. In the summer, I was just walking to the drugstore down the street to get some soda, and and I kept hearing these people yelling, "Hey, hey, hey!" And I looked up into this house, and there was this kid in the window, and he was saying, he's just "Hey, hey," and he was just yelling at everyone on the street, and everyone was looking up at him. And I was like, okay. And I just said like, hey, or whatever. And he laughed. And I was like, okay. And then when I came back, down the street, back to my house, I looked into that house and I noticed all the doors were boarded up.
Fuck. Oh my god.
And I was like, so I'm just gonna hope that just means some kid snuck in.
I would have freaked the fuck out.
I was
seeing
like,
that.
I'm going home. I'm going home. Goodbye.
Oh, that's so awful.
It was the worst. I was like, other people saw it too. That's the thing that fucks me up in both cases. Is like, I can't just go like, oh, it was just me, whatever. I was sleepy or something.
The kid one sounds even worse because it wasn't just like, oh, you got up in the middle of the night and a kid.
Yeah.
You fucking saw that in the
Yeah. In the day. Yeah. Oh.
God.
Thanks for listening. I always talk about the first one a lot. That happened when I was like 12. Me and my friends still talk about that sometimes because it's like, what the fuck?
So, the only one that I really have, and I've told this story on the Choo Chat before, so I'm just going to go over it really quickly. But, before I was born, so, I did not necessarily interact with this, per se, but maybe I did and I just don't remember. My parents specifically bought a house because a man was murdered there, and
God.
and they put me in the room that the guy died in because they thought his ghost would protect me.
Oh my God. I mean, dude's dead. I don't know that he'd be protecting anyone.
I don't know.
I mean, ghosts usually get pissed off. Like what? Like I don't
know. I don't know.
That's kind of like an optimistic view, I guess.
I guess, but you know what? Maybe I'll blame some of this shit on him.
Yeah, fucking dude. What the hell?
Haunting my ass forever. Fuck you, dude. Maybe you deserved it.
Yeah, get over yourself. Come on. You think this is fun? Oh, boo-hoo, you died. Whatever, asshole.
Or you know what? Maybe I'm saying mean things about him, and he's actually been helping me.
Oh, shit. Well, thank you, Sarah. You're so kind. I really appreciate everything you've done for John.
Yeah, we either hate you or love you.
Exactly.
You decide.
Yeah. If you're causing shit, get the fuck out of here. If you're helping me, you can stay. That's fine. Maybe we can figure out some kind of thing. Maybe I should have like a seance or something and see if this guy is like still in my life. Maybe we'll try to figure that out.
I mean, maybe if you trust him enough, Travis Touchdown will be in Smash.
Damn, you know what? Yeah, ghost guy, listen, if you can hear me, please. I'm doing the fucking like tri-beam thing right now. I'm holding my hands out. Ghost man, go tell Sakurai to add Travis Touchdown to Smash Bros. Right now. You can do it. I believe in your ghostly powers. All right, I've sent him on his way. He's like my stand.
Yeah. Sakurai just wakes up. He's hearing whispers in English, and he's like, I don't know what.
I can't believe John accidentally started a new Nintendo franchise.
I've got ideas. All right, let's see here. We have one from Harlequin Wheels who says, have any favorite short-form shows to recommend? I still have decently fond memories of Space Patrol Lulico, but haven't seen much of the format since then, except maybe Fate Cooking, if that counts. Also, since y'all aren't recording a mainline Choo Chat this week, how about a few words on the news surrounding Tumblr? I don't know what character could run the site better than staff, but my choice is Chiaki Nanami from Danganronpa 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah. I feel like most characters from everything could probably run it better than Tumblr.
Not
staff.
Travis Touchdown, to touch upon a recently mentioned character.
I mean, if Travis Touchdown was running it, they would not have. They would do the opposite of getting rid of porn.
Oh, that's true.
But to answer your first question here, the short form shows. I mean, I didn't talk about it, but I mean, pretty much on purpose because, it's pretty simple, but Honda-san's a pretty okay watch. It's only like 11 minutes long per episode, and it's cute, it's funny. I like it. Is there anything? It doesn't have to be recent per se, but are there any like shows that are on the shorter end that you really enjoyed? From all of you, Rose, do you have one?
I like Inferno Cop. I know you don't. That's very
fine.
much of that style. I feel like there's another one that I watched
I mean,
recently.
I mean, they specifically mentioned Luluco, so I feel
Yeah,
like
I
if you
love
like
Luluco. Yeah.
yeah, like if you like Luluco, you should definitely watch Inferno Cop.
Yeah, absolutely. They're still making an Inferno Cop too, aren't they?
Oh,
Like they
are
said they
they?
were. Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Mm. Um, I feel like there's something. Trixie, you can go ahead while I'm thinking of this.
The one that came to mind immediately is Galgo-chan.
Oh yeah.
I love that
Yeah,
show.
Gakko-chan's good. Yeah, I watched all of Gakko-chan pretty recently. That is a really funny show.
It is very funny. It uses its time a lot better than I thought it would too.
I didn't even know it was a short show when I started watching it.
Yeah,
Like
same.
I saw so many people like when it was coming out, I saw a lot of screenshots from it and just like how well animated it is and like the wealth of content that people were posting of it. I was like, "Man, yeah, this must be a whole half-hour show." But no, it's like 15 minutes long each episode.
Yeah, like 7 minutes even, I think.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah, no, I think you're probably right. I don't remember, but yeah, no, it's that yeah, that's a pretty solid show. It's very funny. It's very cute. It's like when I first started watching it, I was a little worried because it's all high school girls and they like touch upon sexuality a lot.
Yeah.
But the way that they do it is just like it's very matter of factly and it's never in like in a very explicitly like I mean there's times where like there's a little fan service here and there, but like on the whole it's mostly just like yeah, they're this is probably how girls talk about how shit goes down between them, you know? They're just hanging out. This is normal. It felt really normal and just chill and funny. It
Yeah.
was good.
The art style is also really good as well.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if either of you have read the manga, but
I have, yeah.
it's very colorful, like in a way I
It
didn't
is.
expect.
It's super nice.
Yeah.
Is there anything else from either of you?
Carnival Phantasm. That's my little joke for everyone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just a joke. What I'm trying to think of what counts. Like that. I feel like.
Just something shorter than your average anime.
Yeah.
I have one.
Okay.
Good Fairies.
All right.
Just
Fucker.
don't look up anything about it. Just go on Crunchyroll and it's just GD Fairies. Just lose yourself in it. I remember I watched all of it.
fuck. Yeah, this show.
I watched that show at like I would always wait until it was like 2 or 3 in the morning and I would watch like 2 episodes of it and then I would go to sleep. And that is the best way to watch that show. It's just you're half asleep or you know like I don't partake, but maybe if you're fucking stoned or drunk, just watch that shit. Watch that shit when you're off the shit, and you'll have a good time.
You know, I'm here trying to think of like real ones. Like there's Koyomi Monogatari. That's fine.
That would count.
It's like what? That's like 8 minutes long or something.
Yeah.
Fucking Dahlia. I was trying to think.
Fuck off.
No.
It is a short.
Yeah, it is.
But we're recommending them, not telling people to not watch
Oh,
them
that's
because it's a
right.
fucking war.
Yeah.
It's a war crime.
Yeah, I guess it literally is like War Crimes, the anime.
There's someone out there is like compiled all the Helvetica standards. Just watch all those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's real good.
Okay.
I do have another recommendation. It's I My Me, which is my favorite, one of my favorite comedies. It's 3-minute episodes. All the characters act like they're on coke. It's really good. And in that same vein, there's this show called TQ, which is
Oh, fucking TQ.
2-minute long episodes. It's like all the characters are on meth. It's also
Yeah.
really good. I believe you can watch. I believe a whole season of TQ is the same length as a single standard episode.
Yeah.
Just don't watch like more than a season in a sitting.
Yeah, you'll lose your mind.
And there's 8 seasons by this point, I think.
Yeah, I'm shocked they're still doing it, honestly. Like,
I
not
think,
like, oh, I wish they wouldn't. Just like, wow, there's, yeah, okay.
and I think there's like still more that they're going to adapt even. I can't imagine they'll
wow,
ever
God.
stop. I'm pretty sure that's like the anime that Mappa makes to fund their projects like Yuri on Ice.
Do people really, oh, does it really make that much, though?
I don't think it takes much to make.
That's probably true.
I have one more. Tonari no Seki-kun, or My Neighbor Seki.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah. It's about a girl who just sits next to this boy in class, and the whole class he does some just dumb shit next to her. Like, it's always some really wild thing, like, trying to build a huge card tower, or he has like little Transformers toys and he makes them go on an adventure, and the whole thing is like her freaking out about him doing something that could very easily get himself in trouble or her in trouble. And I don't know, it's really cute. It's got a very cute art style, and it's got a very good like dynamic between the two. They're very cute.
The last one I'll do as an end cap, because I think we've given quite a few. It's just that if you've ever seen Gurren Lagann, they did a bunch of shorts for Gurren Lagann called Parallel Works. Those are all really good. Like one of them's a music video for Yoko, and then like a couple of them are just like interesting like backstory bits and stuff, and they're all like 5 minutes long or so. I really like them a lot.
Okay.
Recommend those if you enjoy that series.
Now, I'm going to have to apologize because I just looked at our Ask box and we did actually get another Haruhi opinion. So I'm very sorry to the anonymous person who sent this in. I'm going to read it real quick and we can talk about it. Again, this is from an anonymous person who says, Haruhi was like the third or something anime I watched after coming back to anime in about 2006 or 2007 after quitting over 4 Kids. And I didn't think Haruhi was very good, and the art style was ugly, but, like, my friends really liked it? Then Season 2 came out, and finally everyone hated it, and I felt so vindicated. Lucky Star was the superior choice. The song from the first season of Haruhi still slaps, though.
Which
They
song?
were
Yes, it slaps.
They were not specific about which song it was, but they are still right no matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
God. Haruhi versus Lucky Star Flame Wars.
I think Haruhi wins, even though, like, I'm sorry, I don't, like, you know me, I'm like very ambivalent towards Haruhi, but I think it beats Lucky Star.
Well, Rose, I have some very bad news about the anime for next month.
No, fuck off.
I'm kidding.
Could you imagine?
Oh, Jesus.
We wouldn't have anyone listening.
Yeah, like we'd be
Like-
just like this would be like a weird torture experiment.
God, no, we're not going to do that. Speaking of torture, our next question is from an anonymous user who asks, which Chooch staffers are most likely to participate in the funny JoJo torture dance, and what song would be playing? Thanks.
I would.
You'd be in the torture dance?
Yeah.
I wouldn't, because I just, I think we got to let everyone else strut their stuff.
If we
who else
captured
do
a
you think?
duende, we'd have to, John.
It had to be us?
Like
But
if we captured one.
if it's a duende, I would participate. But if
Yeah,
it was just,
okay.
like, a
All right,
guy-
good. I'm glad cuz yeah, those guys are bastards.
But if it was just like a dude.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I don't know, it depends on the dude.
I think Solon definitely would. Solon would get in on that.
I think
feel
that
like.
the song should be the Carnival Phantasm song.
Nice.
If it was the Carnival Phantasm song, I would join. I would join in.
Yeah,
Actually. All right. Anonymous asks, maybe this is an opinion. Maybe it's just kind of a question. Is Haruhi still / was Haruhi ever the prettiest girl in anime?
I mean,
I don't know.
even back in the day, I guess not. She's
Yeah.
eccentric. Yeah, she was eccentric. I don't know about like the prettiest.
I mean, I kind of feel like this goes on with my like claim that she has a very magnetic personality. I feel like a lot of otaku back then probably fell for her pretty hard because they were like, "Oh, she's so exciting. We could do things together. She would drag me out and get me out of my comfort zone." And
Manic pixie dream girl.
I definitely understand the appeal, but yeah, it is kind of a manic pixie dream girl situation.
What, like Motoko Kusanagi's like right there. You can look at her and it's like, whoa. It's like, what? I don't care.
Yeah.
And then like Harui's clipping everywhere. Like all that, like her whole face is clipping itself. I don't.
Wow.
It is.
All
What?
right.
Her hair's like going into her body.
Okay.
What a sentence I just said. Like, what the fuck am I saying?
That's why I was just kind of like, all right.
No, well, fuck that.
She'd be the kind of girl just T-posing on everyone.
Yeah,
to
like,
assert
that's what I
dominance.
meant, yeah, but, like, instead I said, like, the hair's going into her body. Like, yeah, no shit it is. Like, what?
The fuck is wrong with her? She's got hair?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. Should have been bald, like that Twitter account.
Oh, boy. PSI kicks in a question and just asked, how did you feel when you first heard the ska track in Haruhi?
Transcendent.
Yeah, I felt euphoria. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, like,
It was...
that was actually the moment where I got really into anime, because I didn't think anime could have music that banging.
It's just like, that was the moment where I was like, oh shit, this is the 2000s. Fuck yeah, it is.
It's so
like,
2000s music, but it's still so good.
It's like I'm watching Digimon the movie again.
Yeah.
It's been 1 week since...
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Okay, this is a pretty good one. Anonymous just sent in, anime fans deserved Endless 8.
They're right.
They were that, but unironically.
Mm-hmm.
God. Well, I mean, you enjoyed it. I don't know about the rest of the world, but, you know.
I think it's because I started, like, watching a lot of pretentious bullshit growing up, so Endless 8 just felt natural to me.
I feel like that's the thing, though, isn't it? Like, they deserve it because they need to learn to appreciate, like, true art.
Yeah, Haruhi is fine art, if you couldn't tell.
It's true. Like, we just said the ska song. It just
Yeah.
elevates it right there.
Yeah. And we have one more from Atatur, with an extra T, who just asks, who's the best teacher in anime?
Ooh, that's Taika.
Best?
Oh, Taika's pretty good.
The best teacher in anime.
Kakashi. Y'all ever see him? Like, holy shit, he's got it together.
Yeah, he does.
Sakurai Sensei from Nishijo.
Oh,
yeah.
That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. She's not very good at being a teacher, though. Like,
But she's... the question wasn't who's the best teacher, it was who's the best teacher.
Exactly.
I mean, her and I don't remember his name, but the guy who has a huge crush on him.
Yeah.
Just, God, like, one of my favorite scenes in that entire show is when her brother gives him the picture of her, like, on the last day of school,
God,
and he's
yeah.
just like, yes! Like, he's so excited to just see, like, a cute picture of her. It's so
It's
good.
so good.
I love Nishijo so much. Fuck.
What a banging show, yeah.
what's another? Like, worst teachers. Like, I was just trying to think of, like, who's the worst teacher. Like, y'all ever see Soul Eater?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Stein's pretty bad. This is a bad teacher. Imagine if your teacher was just like, I'm the bad guy now.
I probably wouldn't like that very much.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't, would you? You have to go turn in your fucking paper, and he's like, oh, hold on, I'm fucked up now.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. I just took time to write that. What are you doing?
Uh,
You didn't even read it. You're giving me an F. Come on.
God. I guess
to
All
set up the
Might
redemption
isn't a good teacher.
Yeah, no, not really.
Like, he's good. He's just not a good teacher.
Yeah. Eraserhead's alright, you know?
Yeah, he's tired all the time. He needs
But
a break.
he still cares about him, you know? Like, he
Yeah.
cares about him.
God. Every time I see Eraserhead, I'm just like, there's Niall. Hello.
You know, it's tangent slightly, but like Boku no Hero really got me. Sorry, John, for calling it that.
It's okay.
It really got me because like how much that opening to that show is just Naruto.
Yeah.
Like the thing that got me the most had to be the moment that Eraserhead's like, you're going to be kicked out and you can never be a hero ever again if you fail to throw this baseball really far. And Deku's like, shit. And then at the end, it's like, I could never have done that. And like Kakashi literally did the same fucking bullshit to Naruto. Like it was the same thing where he's like, y'all can't give food to Naruto or you'll never be ninjas. And then they give food to Naruto and he's like, you pass. It's like, it's the fucking same shit. Ugh.
It's just modern day Naruto.
It is just modern day Naruto. They even had the
Really
exam
is.
arc.
God.
You're right. Yeah.
All right. Well, that should do it for this episode. Thank you two ladies for being on.
Of course.
Of course.
So I guess it's time for us to announce the next show that we're going to be watching for over the next month. So it was Rose's pick this time. I don't know if we mentioned that, like, we kind of just almost accidentally started to do it like in order. So I just let Rose pick this time. We're gonna watch Gotcha Man Crowds.
Hell yeah. Never seen it.
You haven't?
Nope. It's gonna
That's
be an
strong.
adventure.
Me either.
I've
have you
only
seen
heard
it?
good things though.
I've not seen
Alright.
it.
Damn. All right, we're all going. In
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
a
That's
fucking
interesting.
adventure this time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. All right. But yeah, it's just the first season here again. If you want to keep going, you're absolutely free to do so. You can send in opinions about that too. But, the first season, the first 12 episodes are what the mandatory viewing is. So, we're going to reconvene. Well, we're going to come back in 2 weeks, but we're going to talk about Gotcha Man Crowds at the beginning of January. So, watch that. That's on Crunchyroll. It's on Crunchyroll for now, at least. So, watch it as soon as you can, I guess, because you never know what the hell
Hurry,
is gonna happen.
quick.
Who fucking knows at this rate? Anyway, thank you so much for listening. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode of Choochagatari Unlimited Train Works.